welcome to our next video. Well, I hope now you should be really excited about Python, seeing us looking at the Central Park data. But now we have to get back to the basics. The goal is by the end of the semester, you could grab data like that and do the analysis yourself. So let's start. So again, we're going to open up. So I'll do terminal. I'm going to type my Jupyter notebook. That's going to take a second to come up. Mine comes up in Safari. But now, remember, look at where we are. We are just in documents. And this isn't a great place to work, right? It's not everything. You need to be a little bit more organized. That's what we're going to talk a little bit about today. It's like structure, organization, getting things going. So I'm going to go into documents, right? I have a work teaching folder. Then I have a Python folder I work. And then the class examples. So there we go. So I'm going to do a new one here. A new Python 2. Remember 2, not 3. 3 will get you in trouble. There you are. I'm going to rename it. I don't know what I'm going to name this one because we're going to talk about so-called directory. Intro. I'll do intro to directory. Intro to directory. And I like no spaces for programming stuff. And look, there we are. So the first thing remember, as you're in, remember you can change, you can do markdown. If you want to add some, so I'm going to make this, first I'll make it big, so I'm going to do introductory to directories. Shift enter, there we go. And you should probably put in this, you can put your name, etc. You'll need that for your homework. And there you go. Remember the first thing now is I want to do something about where we're working. So you can do, if you type pwd, gives you your path. Look, we're users, documents, work, teaching, where we are. Great. If you want to see what's in there, you can do ls. Do this. You can see what's already in there. There's our file. Then we could use cd to move around. If you want to change directories, cd dot dot moves you up. Right? Goes up. Now if you want to go back down to class examples, see if that works like that. There we go, back down to class examples. That's how you change directories. And the other thing we're going to do today, a few things we're going to talk about a little bit more math. So remember we did our first math last time, 6 plus 4. But this time we'll also start to set variables. So let's say x equals 6, y equals 4. We'll set them, nothing happens. It just says now you can do x plus y, and it's 10. But the one thing to remember is there's no decimals on that. Those are integers. So if you do type x, it becomes back as an integer. An integer means it has no decimal places. But this can get you in trouble in Python. Because let's do 6 divided by 4, and it comes as 1. That makes no sense. Right? Or x divided by y. What it's doing, it's rounding. It's thinking it can't handle something not being an integer. If it's not an integer, it's going to be a float. So you want to do x equals 6.0, y equals 4.0, and now we can do x divided by y, 1.5. It comes out correct. So it's always important to remember about integers. Finally, we're going to be talking about print statements today, and use print to make things look well. So I'm going to leave this up. You can see a lot of these print in class, and then you're going to use these print statements. I'm going to show you how to format them nicely. Anyway, that should get you ready for class today. So work through the notebook, and you will be in great shape.